Hello and welcome to New IAS. This is our fourth video in the series of Prelims PYQ discussions where we discuss all the prelims questions from 2014 to 2023. Today we have Vedic civilization for our discussion and we have a question from 2017. The question is, with reference to the difference between culture of Rigvedic Aryans and Indus Valley people, which of the following statements is or not correct? Now it's a comparative study between Rigvedic Aryans, which is the Vedic civilization, and the Indus Valley civilization that slightly predates it. Now you have three statements for that and you have an option combination. The three statements are: Rigvedic Aryans used the coat of mail and helmet in warfare, whereas the people of Indus Valley civilization did not leave any evidence of using them. That's the first statement. Now you have to understand that coat of mail and helmet is it's a kind of costume that people use when they do warfare, something that you see in medieval and ancient movies. Coming to the second statement, Rigvedic Aryans knew gold, silver and copper, whereas Indus Valley people knew only copper and iron. The third statement, Rigvedic Aryans had domesticated the horse, whereas there is no evidence of Indus Valley people having been aware of this animal. You have an option combination. We'll come to that once we discuss the statements. Now, if one is to approach this question with basic knowledge, basic conceptual knowledge, without much factual knowledge, the first statement is a 50-50 factual statement. You might or might not know whether coat of mail and helmet is used by both, but you can apply some logic, because when we talk about Indus Valley civilization, we don't really come across something like this. We talk about terracotta figurines, we talk about bronze sculptures, but we have never talked about Indus Valley civilization being a civilization of warfare. They were not aware of horses, or nor did they had something like a sword or a mail or a helmet. So this statement may or may not be correct. You can leave it like that. Come to the second statement. Rigvedic Aryans knew gold and silver as well as copper, whereas Indus Valley people knew only copper and iron. Here is the catch. Indus Valley civilization is a Bronze Age civilization. Everybody knows that. So after the Stone Age, you have the Chalcolithic period, and after that comes the Bronze Age. Iron Age comes after that. So iron is a much more advanced material that was used in a modern civilization, and Iron Age is associated with Rigvedic Aryans or the later Vedic civilization. So when we say Indus Valley people only knew copper and iron, it is wrong. It is something very fundamental. So this statement should be eliminated. So we can eliminate option combination B 2 and 3 and option combination D 1, 2 and 3. Now it comes to option A and C, where 1 is a default. So this statement is sorted. Statement 1 is correct. Now let's come to the third statement. Rigvedic Aryans had domesticated the horse. Fine. We know that even when we take epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata, horse is a major figure. We even have sacrifices like Ashwamedha and Rajasuya where horse is integral. Whereas there is no evidence of Indus Valley people having been aware of this animal. This is correct. Now it is controversial because we have a horse remain that is found from Surkatola, but as a civilization, these people were not aware of horse. You just take the most popular motif from Indus Valley civilization. You have a motif where you have figurines of bull, elephant, but you don't have a horse. So this statement also stands correct as a result. So we have already brought it down to 50-50 with respect to Iron Age. Now when it comes to 1 only and 1 and 3, we are taking this statement in face value, as Indus people didn't know horse even though there was an evidence. Option C stands correct as per the answer key. Option C is the right answer. We have already told you Indus Valley people are not aware of horse. But in 2000 BC in Surkatola, they have found horse remains, but it is not really associated with the civilization. Let's make that clear. Option B, I have already told you, Vedic civilization is an Iron Age civilization and Harappan civilization is a Bronze Age civilization. If we come to the first option, coat of mail, I have already explained what it is. It is like a warfare outfit that you see in movies, something like you see in Game of Thrones, or something that you see in ancient epic movies based on epics like Ramayana or Mahabharata. So that thing was unknown to the Harappans, and these were aware for the Rigvedic people. So option A is correct. As a result, this is a question that has some fundamentals, some amount of factual knowledge. So that's it. We'll come back with yet another video. Thank you for listening.